I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am testing out some stuff. Got to make sure everything is running smooth. Sorry, I am testing out some stuff. I'm sorry. I am test. Sorry, I am testing out some stuff. Okay, that's all good and dandy. Now I just gotta do up. Nothing's popped up from YouTube yet. Up there it is. Let's see. Test from OBS. And test from OBS. Okay, it's working. I'm going to minimize this in the background. Actually, like this. I'm trying a new program called Restream to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, and I have it set up in a way that both my both my chats are linked, so I can actually not have a bunch of clutter bullshit on my cam. There we go. Okay, so today I'm leveling my paladin. I got to level 50, and I decided, fuck it, fucking grabbed a random two-hander off the auction house, respect, and I'm going to be leveling it from henceforth, completely naturally. I was getting boosts and boosting myself. This is on my second account, because I wanted a paladin on my second account for TBC. And I guess that's what I'll talk about right now. The first thing I'm doing to prep for TBC is I'm leveling all the characters that I'm going to make. I have made decisions on what I'm going to be playing. My guild that me, Boric, and Zero are running. I'm going to be maining a warrior for TBC. I'm going to be the main tank of the guild. I'm going to be the prot warrior that'll eventually get replaced by our feral druid at the end of TBC. So yes, that's going to be my main character, and I already got that leveled up, so that's all fine and dandy. My main right now in Classic is a Warlock, and believe it or not, I'm not actually going to be playing a Warlock in TBC. How a Warlock behaves in Classic really left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it feels too RNG heavy until you have the hit, and some of the hit pieces that you need are rare enough that it's going to be a bad time. Like Notharian's Tear, I've been trying to get that trinket since BWL, since I was able to get into BWL on my Warlock, and it has dropped for me 4 times. It was loot counseled to 2 mages over me, another Warlock over me, and then the latest one was one of the guilds we were unhappy with their loot council. They gave it to a Shadow Priest over a Warlock, and that, of course, is a guild loot council problem. But just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because if you don't have the hit, the class is 100% RNG on how often you're getting resists. And if they're full resists or partial resists, it's really bad. Like, you can be in really good gear and partial really low. It's also very finicky. With improved Shadow Bolt, most guilds run at least 3 Warlocks, and we share a improved Shadow Bolt debuff on the boss, and it has 4 stacks. So after you've been shooting the boss, like if you miss your opportunity to get off an improved Shadow Bolt while improved is up, the other Warlocks have eaten them already. You're not getting that benefit, even if it was your Shadow Bolt crit. Then initially put that up on the boss. Now our weak auras actually have a weak aura. I actually wonder if it's on the second account. Oh, I can't do it in combat. That actually puts an icon on my screen whenever there's a improved Shadow Bolt going out. And even with that, it's a little finicky. And it just left a bad taste in my mouth because One time I remember we were doing Extremis, we were doing patchwork, and we had a new warlock in our guild. Nice guy. He wasn't bad, but his gear was complete dog shit compared to mine. No, I don't have any melee cards on the second account. And we were doing patchwork, and he didn't have the hit either, but he got extremely lucky and didn't get hardly any resists. He didn't get any full resist really. He got a few partial resists, but he straight up in like pre-raid beat me in almost AQ40 bis with a lot of good Nax gear as well because I got unlucky and resisted most of my shit. And that I remember that fight because I was looking at the damage meter. I'm like, there's no way that he beat me this badly. There has to be something wrong with my meter. And I went Warcraft logs later. And it was literally just because I got really unlucky and he got really lucky and he beat me with no gear, which it feels really shitty to play a class and geared out the entire expansion only to get beat by a guy who just started playing the class. Like I looked into it, like I didn't miss, like my uptime was great. I didn't miss any Shadowbolt casts. I life tapped when I was supposed to, and I still got beat. Like to put all that work into a character, gear it out, play it, do absolutely nothing wrong in your rotation. Like of course I'm a human, I made some mistakes during the fight. Everyone does. But to get through an entire fight like that and be beaten by someone who just started playing the class just because they got lucky is a really shitty feeling. The whole class in general left a bad taste in my mouth. The grindiness of it, having to get full shards, people's mentality with summoning in a group. Like I joined an Onyxia 2 days ago on my Warlock, and I'm literally the last person to join the raid, and there weren't any Warlocks out there, so I got on Flight Path from Stormwind. And I literally had people in Stormwind as I got on the flight path ask me when I was going to get at the dungeon so that I could summon them from Stormwind. And I'm sitting there like, I am the last person in this fucking raid. If I am beating any of you fucks to the raid and have the ability to summon you, you're doing something wrong. Because if they didn't invite a Warlock, you're fucked. You haven't been walking, and you wasted a shit ton of time. Like, why aren't you already on your way out there? And it's like, dude, I got 20 fucking shards in my bag. You think I'm gonna summon all 30 of you fucks to the raid? Like, people don't realize. I think it's partially because of retail. People don't realize that every time that I summon someone, it's because I went out of my way to go and kill a mob of my level or a little bit lower. Because people don't realize this. I don't feel like they realize it. Is that to get a soul shard, you have to drain the soul of a target who grants experience or honor. So it's a green mob to level 60 mob. And then they're like, "Hey, Warlock, summon 40 people," and I'm like, I have to sit and kill 40 mobs to get a whole raid summoned. Well, 37 because you need 3 people to summon, including the Warlock. So I would need 37 shards in my possession to summon you. And people don't realize that Warlocks also need shards to do their own stuff. Like I need shards to create health stones. I need shards to soulstone a healer. I need soul shard to summon my pet and sacrifice. I need a soul shard to shadow burn the boss. I need, like, there are things I personally need shards for, right? It would be like a fucking paladin getting bitched at for not greater blessing the raid if instead of just buying the candles or the seals or whatever they have to buy from the reagent vendor, they actually to fucking buff a full, 40-man raid, they had to go kill 40 fucking mobs to get the reagent for it. Like, and that fucking blows donkey dick. So, A, farming the shards to begin with is fucking asinine. It takes a long time. Like, I'll literally, well, it's not a long time. It's like, there's a good spot to farm shards. So it's like, to get a full bag of shards, and I have like a 22 slot soul shard bag. It takes me like 25 minutes. But still, that's 25 minutes that I spent farming shards. just so that you lazy fucks who left after me when I'm the last one invited to the raid don't have to walk. And it's like, I don't have like a teleport to the fucking raid. If I'm summoning you to the raid, that means I walked all the way to the raid. And it's one thing if I'm like one of the first people in and I get there and people are joining and they're in Stormwind and they're like, summon me, summon me. Yeah, that's fine. That's not what I'm complaining about. What I'm complaining about is people who just actively are not walking to the raids. So all that together just left a really bad Warlock taste in my mouth. And it just sucks. So I decided that in Burning Crusade, I was not going to play the Warlock. I didn't. It's one of my favorite classes. It was my first ever character. It's just not a class that I was having any fun with. So I'm gonna be main the warrior, and before I rerolled on NA, that was my pride and joy, my EU warrior, and I was one of the tanks in my guild, and I was really geared, and it felt good. I also on my server, there's like no fucking tanks, like none anywhere. Like you want to go do a Sculla right now, you're looking for an hour and a half for a tank. Like my girlfriend recently got her dungeon set for her hunter. She doesn't want to raid, so that's all she wanted. She wanted to do her dungeon quest, so we had to go get her dungeon 0 set. And I have a warrior, but I also wanted to gear my mage so I could start AoE farming better. And I literally could not get. It took you so long to get tanks that it just wasn't even worth it. And I was like, I'm just gonna go play my warrior and not get gear so that we can get my girlfriend some fucking gear. So I ended up tanking like 14 Skullos for her to get her helmet because we could not find a fucking tank. Uh, so that's one of the reasons that I really want to play a fucking warrior. It's because that's another thing. It feels really bad to play an MMO. It's one of the flaws with MMOs. It can't be fixed. Um, but it feels really shitty to put, 60 days into a character, gear it up, get it really good geared, and then never be able to play it because it isn't a necessary role. Like my Warlock, his damage is great. He fucking wrecks dungeons. But if I can't find a tank to tank that dungeon for me, then I never get to play him, so it doesn't matter. It's like having a really nice car that you just have sitting in the garage all the time and you take the fucking minivan to work. Like, why the fuck even have it? So, definitely going to be banning the warrior, and I'm going to be gearing it up as a tank. And that's going to be my main character. Now, I do want a DPS character that is geared. So my second alt and the only two I'm going to raid on besides my warrior, and I'm going to do it pretty much solely in plugs or GDKPs, which are still going to be a thing most likely. And I've decided that I was going to play a hunter. I love hunter. I love hunter in classic. I got a really good feeling I'm going to like hunter in TBC. And if I end up hating it, I also have the warlock at 60 already, ready to go. And so I'm currently leveling a hunter as well on the second account. See if I can actually just go ahead and launch my second account. Because I'll probably need it for something here in a minute anyway. But the second character I'm going to be leveling is the hunter. Now, the hunter, I want just to be my second character. He's going to be my killing farming character. He's going to be the character that I, get pre-raid bis on, go do pug raids, go do everything. And if I need to go out into the world and farm and kill something, I'm going to do it on the hunter, probably, not my warrior. Unless it's something I specifically need that binds on pickup for my warrior. Like the Shatari Skygar rep, because I am going to get that mount. That's my favorite mount in TBC. Besides probably Ashes of Alar, but probably not going to get that. I don't think we're going to put any like mount rules in my guild. I think, mount drops is just going to go on free roll to mains in the guild. But it's my favorite mount in the game in TBC, so I'm gonna go get that rep, and I can't do it on the hunter. If I want it on the warrior, I have to do it on the warrior. So in that scenario, I would play my warrior, probably as Fury or Arms. I don't have a fucking aura on. I'm a shitter. I also don't have might. I'm a shitter. But if I need to farm moats, I'll probably do it on the hunter. If I need to go kill mobs for whatever reason, I'll probably do it on the hunter. DPS a dungeon, because one of my buddies, Zero, is also going to be playing a tank, and I'm sure he's going to want to do heroics. Bork is going to want to do heroics, and they might want to do it at the same time, and we might not need my tank, because Zero is playing a prop paladin. He's going to be better baseline to tank these dungeons than I am. And he's going to be an equal-ish gear to me, because, prop paladins and prop warriors do share some pieces, but they wear different gear, so it's not like we're really competing on a lot of things. So I also want a gear DPS character to go do these dungeons with my crew if they need it. I'm also going to be having the next character I'm going to talk about, the final character actually, because as you can see, I'm leveling a paladin. I guess I haven't really explained that. The paladin is because of Dr. Kale and his one pull level 6 dungeons, which apparently is like the best way to make gold, like raw gold in TBC. And that's why I'm leveling this guy. I'm probably only going to level him to 58, and then uh, when the pre-event drops, the pre-patch for TBC, I'll probably go and I will finish leveling him to 60 during that time because of the EXP crunch, the required level to hit level 60, and also the new row of talents will be added, which means my paladin will actually get Crusader Strike, meaning it won't be auto attack simulator like you can see on the screen now. Actually, there is stuff I should be doing, like I should be seal twisting, but I'm distracted because I'm talking to you guys. Actually, I'm talking to no one. No one's watching, but gotta talk constantly in these things, man. That's the most important thing. Is you just gotta talk, 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 talk. Because there's people probably tabbing in and watching me for like 10 seconds, and if they don't see me talking or I'm not being engaging, they just fucking dip out and leave. The Paladin is purely for Dr. Kale's one pull. I mean, I say Dr. Kale's. That's just because I found it out from him in the deep dives with Cargos and Crix and his own videos. And I actually watched some of his streams where he did some of the polls, and it was really impressive. The gold farming capability of a prop paladin in TBC. So I am leveling the prop. This guy, he's going to be prot in TBC, and I'm probably going to get just enough gear to farm level 60 dungeons in a reasonable amount of time. I'm not going to go fucking, like, I'm not going to try and get fucking T6 in the paladin so I can shave fucking 30 minutes off my farm. I'm just going to suck it up and farm the extra 30 minutes and not do that because I really don't want to play multiple characters. That's another thing I didn't really care for in Classic was the amount you had to farm. It was charming the first like 8-9 months that I played, but since then, nada. I don't want that shit. Um, I kind of just want to log in, do my raid, and peace out. If I don't feel like playing past that, I just don't want to. So that's part of my goal with all this is I want to prep everything so that I have the means to farm my consumes and stuff ahead of time so that I don't physically have to log on unless I want to. Let's see. Let me assess real quick. I'm still killing the Dimetrodons. Gonna find more of them. Um, but yeah, so the paladin is just to be a prop pad. That's all it is. And my last alt is, you're probably guessing if I am, because of what I just said, a druid. And that's purely because I want a character that can flight form herb. Druids don't get or Nihilf druids don't get the instant in combat stealth like they do in, I think it's Wrath, they get that. But when Wrath Lich King comes out, which if Burning Crusade is successful will be a thing, probably, I'll have it ready to farm Wrath of Lich King as well. Character-wise, that's what I am doing. Here it is. Okay. my warrior's naked because I was checking something with base stats earlier, but here's my main character. I'm not going to play it in TBC unless I have something specifically that the warlock needs. I haven't really looked at a lot of farms and stuff. There might be a farm specifically the warlock is equipped to do. I got the mage. Probably going to be a profession bitch. Druid, leveling it up. I'm actually leveling this with my girlfriend, so that's why it's still level 42. She doesn't play nearly as much as I do. The hunter, which I am probably going to boost. Not with the paid boost. Boost it in like Maradon and shit. And I'll probably do the same thing. Level it to 58. Wait for pre-patch. Then level it to 60 during the pre-patch in lieu of a shaman. Because paladins are the boosting class, and I do have a prop. I am going to have a prop paladin on a second account. I can probably just boost a shaman myself via dungeons. I'm not too worried about the shaman. Plus, leveling a shaman during the pre-patch is going to be fucking cancer. Like, can you imagine the Blood Elf and the Draenei starting zones on a pre-patch launch? I would rather get two of my buddies or use my girl. Actually, if I use my girlfriend's account, I can do it by myself. I would rather sell summons out of that zone to Draenei than actually level one myself. But yeah, that's what I'm going to use the pre-patch period for. I'm not going to level a shaman. I'm just going to use it to level my remaining characters to 60. I might even do the same thing with the druid, although I'm leveling up my girlfriend, so I'll probably just ding 60 and call it good. Yeah, that's all I'm doing with characters. The reason I'm not just going to boost these characters, the character boost, because as you probably saw, my paladin and my hunter on separate accounts, I can buy a boost for both of them. I want to avoid doing that because I do want every character at 60. So I'll most likely use the boost on a priest and a rogue. Or I might just not boost anything on my paladin's account because I don't really want a second account. It's just because of boosting. I want a paladin on a second account to boost my characters. Because yeah, that's great. That's just like Sec Boric, my good friend Boric. You all know and love the Boric. He is wanting to learn the Mara 1 pull. So let's go ahead. The best one is the one from Arlius. Let's see. The most recent one. It's probably this one. Chips Ahoy is here. Here for Happy. But I'll send him multiple. Sorry, good friend Borg was asking me for video references to show him how to do the poll. Oh, so where was I? Uh, oh yeah, I'll be able to boost my own characters. So I'm not really concerned about leveling a shaman during the pre-patch. I'm probably gonna skip that fad and go back at it later. Either level it generically later in Burning Crusade when it's less dense, let's say. Uh, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, that's all I'm doing with the leveling pre TBC. Professions. Now my warrior has some pretty. Yeah, my boots are broken. Thanks, Boric. On the professions point, of course, druid, herb, and mining. That's why I'm leveling it. The paladin, I am not sure what my paladin's professions are going to be. He's probably not going to end up being a profession slave unless there's literally nothing he needs. But I'll probably pick up something that benefits him in the one pulls of level 60 dungeons because that's most likely what I'll end up doing. The warlock is actually going to be skinning and tailoring for backpacks and to supply the mass amounts of leather workers that are going to be in TBC. So I probably will. My warlock has like tier 3 and shit. He's probably geared enough as is to kill most things in the open world of Atlant besides the harder shit. So probably not even gonna bother gearing him. I really don't like the warlock. Boric. I just went on like a 10-minute rant about fucking warlocks in classic and why I fucking hate them. Uh, but the warrior, I'll get into the warrior last because the warrior is the most crazy. But what I do in my warrior also depends on what patterns are available at launch and when the patterns are going to be added. Because I do want Storm Herald for PvP. I want uh, Bulwark of the Ancient Kings for my tanking set at some point. So I'm going to be Blacksmith at one point. Currently, I'm thinking I'm going to be Blacksmith going into TBC. But we'll get into that in a moment. The mage is going to be a profession bitch because the AoE cap. Oh, that's not good. Gonna go ahead and stun you. Gonna go ahead and finish you off. Pop myself a little heal real quick, hopefully. Yep. There we go. And back to DPSing the ooze. I'm almost out of mana though. The mage is going to be a profession slave. I have everything required to level jewel crafting up to 300. Almost. I need some elemental water and some one gem that I don't have. But I actually went on the beta. I have beta access. And I went on the beta and I tested out my leveling guide that I'm following from Fake QT. You should check him out on YouTube. It's actually up on my channel right now where I go and I test it. Fuck. This ain't good, Chief. This ain't good. But my guide does work, so I already have jewel crafting at 300. I just have to physically go click a button. Apart from that, he's also my alchemy slave. He's gonna be the character that just makes alchemy shit. I mean, pretty standard. On top of that, I'm gonna have a character boost. Now, my character boost will probably be a rogue to do stealth dungeon runs, and he'll probably have mining. Also, the chest farms are apparently still a thing in TBC, so chest farming. But I might also do a priest. I don't know. Yeah, easy. Had to use lay on hands on that one, man. Because of a fucking clone, of all things, a fucking clone. I guess now is a good time to talk about the warrior. The warrior I built a little crazy with professions in TBC, but only because I want the best of everything. My current plan, and this all hinges on how professions are in TBC. I'll know more when I get into professions on the beta more. What patterns are in the game, what patterns aren't in the game, But currently, the plan is to send him in with blacksmithing and engineering. Engineering just for the stamina trinkets that you get as a tank from the engineering, the rockets. 45 stamina rocket. Uh, it's it's a really good trinket, and you can wear two of them, so you get 90 stamina just from trinkets, just from the profession. So it's a really good profession to have as a tank. In fact, I'm assuming most tanks will be engineers in TBC. And I'll have to be an engineer up to the point that I can, you know, stop wearing the trinkets because it requires engineering to actually wear them. On top of that, the other profession I'm going in with TBC is blacksmithing. Now, this depends on if Storm Herald is in the game at launch, because if it's in the game at launch and it will be available for Season 1, I need that shit for Season 1. I mean, I don't need it. There are other weapon options, but I really want it. I mean, it's a fucking sexy. If you've seen this mace, it's sexy as hell. Actually, pull up a picture of it, or not a picture, its icon here in a moment. It is crazy good. It is a crazy good mace. Uh, oh fuck me. Okay, gonna go ahead and execute you. Go ahead and bubble. Oh my god, that didn't kill you. I am out of mana. I am so fucking dead. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay, nice. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. Bop you. Gotta focus up here, team. This fucking Primal Ooze is coming out of nowhere, and I gotta save my stun for his clone. I cannot let the clone get off. If the clone gets off, I'm 100% dead. Also, gotta try and get a heal off of my next mana. 400 mana. I'm probably not gonna get that heal off, but I might be able to get the Ooze. He's gonna try and clone. Oh my fucking god, no! I got it! I lived. I fucking lived. I fucking lived. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Uh, Storm Herald, really good fucking mace. Actually, I'll pull up a picture of it real quick if I can. Storm Herald, TBC. Here it is: 42 strength, 61 stamina, 42 agility. It stuns the target for 4 seconds, and that does work in unison with the mace stun, which gets buffed to all fucking Burning Crusade. It is really good. I would say, I'm not an expert at Warrior Arenas. I'm just a decent arena player. I believe it surpassed his sword skill in TBC for that reason. For PvE, or PvP, of course. After I have my breastplate, or after I have my mace, I'm going to re-roll the profession. I'm not actually going to re-roll it. I'm going to re-specialize it into armor smithing. I'm going to use the armor smithing to make my chest piece, which is, a really good fucking chest piece. It actually has a really nice cooldown too. I actually did some math. That's why my character is naked. I couldn't find a base HP graph for human warriors for TBC. So I was using my base stats to kind of get an idea on how good this cooldown would be on my actual warrior. And it in full bastion slot, final tier of the game, my gear will give me around 9,000 HP in stamina. And this trinket and this chest has a cooldown on use effect that gives me 1,500 health, which is a chunk of health. Added to my base stamina naked, which is why my character was naked. At level 60, it was roughly 7% of my HP from one button. It's almost as good as a last stand in classic. Um, it's a nutty chess piece. So I'm definitely gonna try and get that. After I have rerolled specialization and got the chess piece, I'm gonna drop blacksmithing altogether. Uh, so that I can pick up either jewel crafting or enchanting for the base reason of, ring enchant and epic gems. It depends on if epic gems are in the game at launch or not. I don't know if they are. I might roll that first, but I know the ring enchants are in game. So I'll probably end up going enchanting just to get the ring enchant. Once, and then after I no longer need the stamina trinkets from engineering, I'm probably going to drop engineering to pick up either jewel crafting or enchanting, whichever one I don't pick up. So in prep of TBC, my warrior is currently my miner. He mines all my ore. So currently I'm stockpiling materials, 2-level blacksmithing up to 300. He's also the one that gathered all the materials to get my jewel crafting to 300. Invaluable character. Now on top of that, of course, there's the gold. How much gold am I going to want to bring into TBC? You get a lot of gold from questing, so it's not like you need to bring anything. But I am going to be dungeon leveling for reputation purposes with Boric and Zero and TBC. So I'm not going to get a lot of the quest gold that I would have gotten on my way to 70. So I'm planning to have at least enough to get flying, the base flying, so that I can get attuned to Kara as soon as I get high enough to do so. Because I do want our guild to get into Kara as fast as humanly possible. And what kind of tank would I be if, main tank doesn't have fucking Kara attunement and everyone else does? Like, what kind of shitter is that? So that's gold wise. Now, item wise, I discovered on the beta. Now, there's a lot of YouTubers out there who compared gear, like the rating gear, to the questing gear in TBC, and they're like, you don't replace this item until such and such. You don't replace this item until such and such. Not talking shit, but all those people use like big ticket items. Like they'll talk about Rock Fear Bridges, they'll talk about Natharian's Tear, they'll talk about Mage Blade, they'll talk about Atiesh, they'll talk about the big weapons or the big items. And I recently got into the beta, and they actually allowed me to use my EU Warrior, which had, not crazy gear, but he had, like, for when I stopped playing him, which was Tier 2, he had really good fucking gear. So, I got an actual good look on gear progression in TBC, and on the beta it's PvE, and I'm just questing. So, and I'm not worried about getting into heroics as the beta. I'm just questing. If Blizzard really wants people to test out their heroics, they should just give people keys to test out their heroics. They shouldn't make you grind rep just to see if buying the key from the vendor is a works. I mean, because that's not really something that they should do. Um, so I'm not really worried about reputation. So I'm just grinding the quests, and I have already replaced most of my gear, and I'm level 63. Like all my tier 2 is gone. My weapons are gone. I had Quell Sarah and a Perdition's Blade offhand. Those are both gone. My tier 1 chest piece is gone. My tier 2 chest piece is gone. My tier 2 shoulders are gone. My tier 2 helm is gone. Like, most of my gear is gone. The only items I have left are big ticket items, which is my problem with all these people online and on these YouTube videos. It's like, it's fine if you want to compare Mage Blade to a bunch of fucking green items from quests and be like, oh, see, you don't replace it till you're level 68. And that's if you want to do this bullshit quest. It's like, yeah, cool. That's a big ticket item. Like, the items that I have left on my warrior: Onslaught Girdle, one hit, one crit, massive strength stamina belt. I mean, people progressing next still want this belt. Kind of bullshit. I still have it. No shit. Ani Tooth Pendant. Really good. One crit, one hit, some stamina. I still have it. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else did I have? Trinkets. I still have my trinkets. Hand of Justice, 2% crit trinket. Still really fucking good. I'm going to buy water and repair, by the way. That's why I'm running across the zone. What else did I have? I kept my neck, replaced my helm, shoulders. I replaced my cloak, actually. I had the Molten Core cloak, wasn't too good. Chest I replaced. I still have my bracers. I had the MC crit bracers, wrist guards of stability or some shit. Still have that. I actually did get an upgrade for my weapon, my ranged weapon slot. It was so minor that it was a gun. I didn't have it leveled, and I didn't have ammo on me when I got it. So it was such a minor upgrade. I was like, "Fuck it," and I vendored it. Like, it was like so fucking minor. My rings, I have Don Julio's band and Band of Acuria, both solid, really good rings. I still have both of them. There was a ring from a quest that was comparable to Don Julio's that I chose not to replace Don Julio's with, and I vendored it. But it, arguably, I could have taken it instead. Boots, I replaced boots. Pants, I replaced pants. Still have belt. Gloves. Yeah, I think I replaced gloves. Yeah, I replaced the gloves. Yeah, I replaced my gloves. But it's like, literally, out of all the items, the only item I didn't the only items I didn't replace were the hot ticket items, and that's what all these YouTubers are comparing to the gear, which, I mean, sure, if you rate enough that you have these items, fine and dandy, but if you're rating enough to have these items, you're smart enough to make your own fucking decisions with gear. I'm not trying to talk shit on any of these YouTubers. It's just, you're explaining to people who have these top tier epics, you know, when they'll replace those top tier epics. And it's like, yeah, that's fine and dandy. The people who don't understand itemization enough to know that for themselves aren't going to have these items. So, yes, you might not replace Mage Blade to your 68 from a quest out in bumfuck nowhere, but most of your gear from the average player is going to be replaced by the time you're 65. So, gear wise, unless you have a big ticket item, you're going to replace it pretty fast. I'd say anything before a Q40, you're going to probably replace, unless it's an item like Onslaught Girdle or Ani Tooth Pendant. If you're wearing Tier 3, you're probably not going to replace it at all. Like my Warlock, like I was saying, I probably won't bother getting my Warlock. My Warlock has mostly, like, best in slot gear. Like, I actually have the account pulled up. Let's fucking load it in. I actually need you. I've been disconnected from the server. I forgot to buy food and water. Good thing I'm close. Go and enter world right here, and I'll just show off my Warlock's gear a little bit. I'm going to have to move my camera. Should know. Okay, here's my Warlock's gear. Now, Helm, Dude Color Circlet, 2.5. Second Bis, it's replaceable with Tier 3 Helm, which I never got, sadly, because, you know, would really like to finish off the look. Amulet of Vecnal Ash, best in slot, nothing better. Comparable things, but nothing better, that's the Bis. Doomcaller's Mantle, second best. Cloak of Consumption, this is third best in slot, but the second best in slot is just some spell power, and the best in slot is some spell power and 1% crit. I mean, I might replace this event in TBC, but it's third best. It has 1% spell hit, which is why you want the cloak. Tier 3 chest, best in slot. Rock Fury Bracers, best in slot. Brimstone Staff, I don't know where this actually ranks on the best in slot meter. Best in slot is Wraithblade with the offhand from Saffron, followed by Wraithblade with the offhand off of Twin Emperors. Brimstone Staff is equal to, in green effects, equal to Wraithblade plus Bag of Whammies, and Brimstone has stats, so Brimstone, actually I think I just placed it, Brimstone Staff is third best in slot. It's tied with, let's take a look, I think it's actually tied with the Twin Emps one, actually. Let's take a look, Ancrage, Twin Emperors, the offhand, 1% hit, 1% crit, 20 spell power. Let's go ahead and look at Naxxramas, Maexna, Wraithblade. So 95 spell power plus 20, 115 spell power. It beats my Brimstone by 2 spell power. And it has 2% crit, 2% hit. It beats my Brimstone by 1% crit and 2 spell power. But mine has stats, so stats aren't, I mean, they're important, but I mean, whatevs. So I have the third best in slot, arguably comparable to the second best in slot. Wand of Fates, 1% hit spell power, best wand. This is not the best in slot trinket. Best in slot trinkets are the trinket off Saffron and Notharian's Tear, followed by Notharian's Tear and the MC trinket, followed by Notharian's Tear and this trinket. So, I mean, I guess if you're comparing the on-use trinkets, this is third best that I have. This is not even close. In fact, it should be this because I'm not fucking killing undead right now. This is not even it's not even on the meter. It's just, you know, that's the pre-raid trinket. That's what you get as pre-raid. Ring of the Fallen God, best in slot. Ring of Unspoken Names, not best in slot, second best in slot. The best in slot ring is actually the ring from Noth the Plaguebringer in Naxxramas. This one, 36 spell power, 1% hit. And actually, this is third because the one off 4 Horsemen is identical to that one except with more spell power. So this is third best in slot. It's 6 spell power behind the second best in slot, so whatevs. It's third. Plagueheart Sandals, best in slot. Now I'm wearing Bloodvine in my pants slot, but that's just because I need the spell hit that's on Bloodvine. I have the second best in slot pants in my belt. I just don't have Notharian's Tear, so I can't lose the hit. So I do have second best in slot in the pants. Belt, Eye-Stalker Wastecord, best in slot from Cthulhu. And then gloves, best in slot are the gloves off Cthulhu, Dark Storm. 1% hit, I think 30 spell power or some shit. These are the second best for Warlocks, Ebon Flame Gloves. So, for most of my pieces, besides the trinket, I am second or third best in slot in every single category. Best in slot in a lot of it as well. So I probably won't replace most of my gear until I get into dungeons and the raid. But I'm not playing again the character. But this whole tangent is pretty much just talking about you know when are you going to actually replace your gear. Anything before AQ40, you're going to replace before you're level 65, unless it's a big ticket item like Onslaught Girdle, Mage Blade, Oni Tooth Pendant, the Trinket out of MC, uh, even the neck, Choker of the Fire Lord, best of slot for like the first two phases. You'll replace it. Oh, food. That's why. That's right. I need food. So all these guides giving you false hope, I'm sorry, they're not accurate. You know what the big ticket items are. If you have a big ticket item, you'll probably wear it for a long time. If it's not a big ticket item, you're gonna replace it. You're gonna replace your tier 2. You're gonna replace probably a lot of your 2.5 stuff by the time you're 70. And the stuff you don't replace is gonna be replaced by the time you're in dungeons, except for a few pieces. I'm sure you're all looking at class guides for yourself, like Rock Fury Bracers and Atharian's Tier are two items for the Warlock class that arguably you won't replace until you're raiding. Uh, People saying that you're gonna wear a tier 3 into Kara. I mean, you can. Uh, I was leveling food. I need food. I need food. I was playing with the GM of my EU guild on the beta, and he is like in full best in slot. He has like a lot of gear, and he's getting and when we were questing there, he was getting comparable pieces by the time he was 65. Uh, like the gear's good enough that you can wear it, sure, but to sit there and say you're not going to replace it just because it's from Nax is false, and you're going to replace it. Uh, there's there's literally a handful of items from Classic that are so good you're not going to replace them for a long time. And if you have these items or you play a class that desires these items, you know what those items are and you know why those items are still worn. Like warlocks, every warlock that's watching this, or even any mage that's watching this, you know why you're going to wear an Atharian's Tier a long time. You know why you're wearing Rock Fury for a long time. Everything else, pretty much. Gear-wise, though, there are a few things that you can grab in Classic that you are going to want in TBC. And you should do research for those things, like for Warlocks, because I play a Warlock. I'll go ahead and give this little snippet. There's a trinket in BWL that no one really wants, no one picks up because it's not good in Classic. But in TBC, it is amazing. It is the trinket off of the first boss of BWL, the Black Book. In Classic, it does absolutely fuck all for you. This thing empowers your pet, increasing pet damage by 100%, increasing pet armor by 100% for 3 seconds. The spell will not affect an imp. The spell will only affect an imp, your summonable pets. So it won't affect, like, enslaved demons. The version in TBC is just fucking broken. And I've tested this on the beta because I actually have it on my Warlock. It works. Powers your pet, increasing its spell damage by 200, its attack power by 325, and its armor by 1,600 for 30 seconds. This affects the Felguard. The Felguard gets added to the effect in TBC. It gets buffed. And it is a nutty trinket for Warlocks for leveling. If you're currently playing a Warlock or intend to play a Warlock, get into a GDKP and buy the trinket. You could probably get it cheap because people think it's fucking worthless. Grab that shit. When I got my book, I was in a guild and it was loot council. It was a loot council guild, and they were like, "Does anyone want this shit?" And all the Warlocks were like, "No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it." And I'm like, I knew that. I'm like, I fucking want it. I want that book. I want it right now. Put it in my bags. And after I got it, oh, this is a little 55. I should not attack that. And afterward, all the Warlocks and shit were like, "Dude, why do you want that so bad?" And I'm like, "Dude, that affects the Felgarden TBC." And immediately there was a shift in interest for that trinket in my guild. Everyone in my fucking guild was like, "I want that trinket now." And it's like, look up shit, boys. I think Boric is still watching his fucking mage video, but he probably remembers when I got that trinket and when I said that in the fucking raid chat. And it's little items like that. For example, Mind Quickening Gem for mages. You know what it does in Classic. In TBC, it gives you haste, which is really good for your new role as vending machines. There's going to be one or two of you in the raid. You're going to be a vending machine for the rest of the guild. It makes you craft water faster. There you go. All jokes aside, it's a good trinket for leveling. Our locks were clueless. LOL. Yeah. They were like, "Why do you want that trinket so bad?" I'm just like, because it affects the Felgarden TBC, an immediate shift. They're like, "Oh, I want that fucking trinket." Like, but so gear wise, don't listen to any of those fucking guides. If you're good enough at the game that you're in guilds that are getting these items that they're talking about in the videos, you already know that those items are good. You know what items you're gonna wear a long time. Don't fucking listen to them. Most of the gear that I have is gone. Is literally the big ticket items. So gear wise, you should try and get enough gear that the quests are relatively easy until you start getting the quest gear that I'm replacing my gear with that I'm talking about. Oh my fucking god, dude. I missed like 3 times. Apart from that, I wouldn't bother because it's a lot of effort to get raid gear and you're going to replace it from quests and dungeon drops. I wouldn't fucking bother. Uh, Unless there's items like the Black Book that you want just to speed it up. And, the Black Book drops off the first boss. It's really easy. People don't know it's good, so it's really cheap. So it's like you get 60, get into a BWL GDKP. Go grab that shit, yo. Like, you could probably get it for, like, the starting bid. You could probably get it for 25 gold. You don't have to stay for the rest of the raid if you don't want to fucking dip in, get the fucking book, and dip out. Like, you lost 25 gold, but you got the fucking trinket. Or you can stay for the whole run and get fucking paid. Or whatever floats your fucking boat. Apart from that, though, I wouldn't worry. You're going to replace it all. Oh my god, you're locked. Yeah. Let me know if you found a BWO pug, by the way, Boric, for that Black Book. I'll definitely come to a BWO GDKP. Get some gold. I'm hoping Boric here gets off his lazy butt and learns how to do Mara so that my level 3900 down here doesn't have to do any work. So I hope Boric quits being lazy and learns it so I can start being lazy and sit in his dungeon. That's what I want. But yeah, gear wise, don't worry about it. Ignore those fucking videos. Like, there's a really good one that I like. I'm not going to say his name because I'm talking mad trash, and I actually really like this YouTuber. He's really good, and his information is really good. But in his video, he compared Mage Blade to the quests, and it's like, yeah, Mage Blade isn't the best weapon anymore, but it's still a really good weapon. Like, you're not gonna, if you get Mage Blade in a good offhand, you're not gonna replace it until AQ40, and you don't replace it from quests until you're level 68 in Burning Crusade. So it's like, yeah, cool. It's a pretty big item. Same with Onslaught Girdle. Onslaught Girdle is really good, but it's not the best belt in the game, and I still have it. I mean, these dinosaur bones. The dinosaur bones and the web scales, they fucking have a shit drop chance. They always have. I hate this quest. But learn from my example. There are so many things that you can do to prep and make your life so much easier in Burning Crusade. Like we all know, jewel crafting is getting added. 1 to 300 requires materials that you can get now. Fucking go get them. And also, don't listen to the dipshits. I mean, I'm not calling them dipshits because I got a lot of friends who also say this. No offense, people who I know who have said this. I don't mean anything by it. But they very foolishly are stockpiling ore to, prospect and Burning Crusade to get the gems to level it. And it's like the gems are cheap now, just buy them. Don't waste time with RNG and prospecting. The mats to get it to 300 are very easy. Fake QT actually is a really good guide that does not require blue sapphires. It does not require arcanite crystals. It requires like 15 Azerothian diamonds that sell for like a gold. This is not good. I might die here, boys. I am gonna die here. Slow your fucking roll. Yep, I'm dead. Ah! Fuck. Fuck. What was I talking about? Jewel crafting. Fake QT has a really good guide. I tested it myself on the beta. It works. You need like 15 Azerothian diamonds. And 15 large opals. Those are gems from thorium ore, of course. But don't fucking sit there with fucking 900 thorium ore in your bags prospecting that shit for an hour in the hopes you get the gems you need. They sell for like a gold on the auction house a piece. Go fucking buy them. It'll cost you like 30 fucking gold to get them in your inventory and you don't have to fucking worry about it. It literally took me like 3 days of casual grinding to get the materials required to level it to 300. I actually bought some of the mithril and it cost me like 15 gold. 15, 20 gold. I bought like 2 stacks. Because I was too lazy to continue mining mithril because mithril is fucking hard as fuck to find on my server. Mounts. How mounts are going to work in TBC is when you copy a character to the Burning Crusade servers, it's going to scan your inventory and find out whether or not you have an epic mount in your backpack in your possession. Either a warlock who has the spell for his epic mount, paladin who has the spell for his epic mount, like the quest chain completion, or if you have a purchased epic mount in your backpack, and also if you have a dropped mount in your backpack, like the CG Tiger mount or the Baron Rivendare mount, if you're one of the lucky people that have that. It'll scan your inventory, and if you have that, you'll get the appropriate writing skill. If you have the 40% mount, it'll give you the appropriate writing skill. There is no way to cheat that system. If you don't already have your epic mount, don't buy one. it's too close to Burning Crusade, and it is substantially cheaper to get it in Burning Crusade. Just buy it in BC. Uh, there is a trick I'm going to talk about here because I saw a YouTuber who commented on it uh, the other day. Um, there is a way to get a reputation skip on the mounts if you do want a reputation based mount and you don't have the rep. That is substantially cheaper than trying to buy the rep. Trying to find the picture now so that I can show it to you. It's in Discord. I don't want to show Discord because this is a private chat that I have it in. I tested on the beta. It works. Here it is. Open link. That'll open it in this fucking browser. I really need to change my default browser. I hate this browser. Here you go. Here's a picture of my mage on the beta with a tiger mount in his he's riding a tiger mount. As you can look right here, he is friendly with Darnassus. He does not have the Darnassus rep. How is this accomplished? Well, in Classic, all of the racial mounts that you buy from vendors are not bind on pickup. They're bind on use. So, one of the tricks you can actually do is if you don't have a PvP rank, is find a buddy who has rank 3 or higher, give him the 800 gold, and he'll buy your mount for you, so you get it at a 100 gold discount. We all know about this. But one of the things you can do is when Blizzard copies over the characters to Burning Crusade, they scan your inventory to see if you have an epic mount. If you have an epic mount, they give you the appropriate riding skill. And in Burning Crusade, since they changed the riding skills, there's no longer tiger riding, there's no longer horse riding, there's no longer any kind of that. There's apprentice, journeyman, and then the flying mount trainings. So when they change that system, they make the mounts bind on pickup when you buy them from the vendor, and they no longer require tiger riding to ride them, or the horse riding or whatever. So right now, you can have a guy, let's say I want the tiger mount of this paladin. I can give a night elf 800 gold. He can buy me the epic mount and trade it to me. And as long as it's in my inventory when BC launches, I will be able to ride it. And Blizzard might change this because, people are making videos about it like dipshits instead of leaving it for those of us smart enough to know it. They're trying to make money on YouTube, so I can't really blame them. But it's always my complaint with a lot of these YouTubers, I find a really good gold farm and I'm making money, and then suddenly there's 6 YouTube videos about my farm and everyone's fucking there. I'd rather talk about it as well because there are already YouTubers who are way bigger than me who are making videos about it. Sorry, I have a head cold, so I'm gonna be chewing down these cough drops like they're fucking crack. I also haven't talked for a long time. This is the first time I've really streamed. Oh, this is level 55. Fuck that. So this is the most I've talked in a long, long time. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm doing a fucking BWL. I got in, doing a BWL, fuck yeah. Go get Darkmoon Fair real quick. Uh, Fuck. How long is this raid gonna be, Boric? How long is it gonna be? One to 1.5 hours. Oh, Boric, what's the Discord? We using the GDKP Discord? We using Guild Discord? Oh shit, this is an official one. Brilliant was holy shit, that's 9 gold. Okay, buying one of them. So we still got a good chunk of time. I got time to like swap gold and shit, because my gold is all over the place. Gonna go ahead and hearth to Gadgetson. Okay, now I can log out, log on the mage, and port myself because I'm just a baller like that. And my mage happens to also be in Tannerus because I've done this like 3 times today. Shit, it's been forever since I've done a BWL. Fuck, do I? I don't think I need anything special. Not that I'm thinking of, anyway. One of the benefits of having 2 accounts. Portal myself. Dude, I always get that fucking debuff on Veil. Every single fucking time without fail, I die on Veil. Like, I come full world buff. I come full consumed. I don't think my warrior has any gold on. I'm not gonna buy anything. Like, I just want gold. I could probably turn on push talk and join the disc. I haven't in this GDKP Discord anymore. Fuck, what's the icon for the GDKP Discord? Dude, I got like 100 gold. Do you think there's any cheap tier that's gonna be cheap enough that I won't be able to swing it with this? Oh, you're not even in there yet. Fuck. Oh, my warrior does have fucking gold. Holy shit. No, I got like 100 gold total, man. I don't know what crack pipe you're smoking from. You think I'm gonna get a tier for fucking 100 gold? I mean, you want to buy me a tier? I'm not gonna tell you not to buy me a tier, but come on, man. Man, it is my birthday tomorrow, but nope, it's legitimately my birthday tomorrow. April 7th is my birthday. I turn 24 tomorrow. I'm not too excited about it, but the girlfriend's excited. She has the living room full of presents. Yep. On the real though, there's no fucking way I'm getting a tier. Becoming a grown ass man. I forgot how old I was the other day. My girlfriend reminded me it was my birthday. I'm like, wait, it's my birthday next week? And she's like, yeah, it's your birthday next week. I'm like, oh, how old am I turning? How old am I? You think I have enough time to go get a Darkmoon Fair on the sky? That's a good fucking question. I don't think so. Let me take a peek. Blackwing Lair. First boss, fucking nothing. Second boss, fucking nothing. Third boss, fucking nothing. Fourth, oh no. Fourth boss, nothing. Third boss, nope. 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 Just the tier. Fuck. I have to leave party. Flattering angle, I know. Now, what are the chances you think I have of grabbing a quick dark moon fare without dying? 10%? 20%? 0% chance? Actually, Boric, can you log an alt and queue me for a battleground? Please, 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 please. Wait, where the? You're in Desolus on your mage. Fuck. Oh, hey, look, it's C-Train. Thank you. Queue me up for that bullshit, man. This is the way. Fuck yes, it's the way. Okay. I got it copied. Yeah, I don't need anything for BW besides tier. I actually just talked about it on my stream. My Warlock's gear is either second or third best in slot in every piece, with a lot of best in slot. Fuck, 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 fuck. Can I get back in time? Got 47 seconds. Worst case, I reset and try again here in a minute with a Void Walker summoned this time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not making that shit. Can you re-queue a Wrathy Basin real quick, man? Mail from the auction house. Oh, my Brilliant Wizard Oil. I don't have it. Gotta remember to pick that up. I wish I knew what add-on fucked up the BG queue, so I have to hit this little button instead of hitting the big red fucking Enter Battleground button. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for this Alterac Valley queue to pop then. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just fucking died because of that add-on. Hopefully I didn't get the buff. No, I have no lips on me. I should have brought one. I should have. I hope I didn't get the buff. I hope I did not get the buff. Will it say in the combat log if I have it? It doesn't say in my combat log that I got it. I don't know if it actually does do that. Okay, can you requeue me real quick? Gonna have to use the Void Walks bubble, I think. Oh my fucking god. They're making this really difficult for me, Bork. Well, I'm gonna get Dark Moon Fair if it kills me, Bork. if it fucking kills me. It has already killed me twice. Okay, here goes nothing. Ah, fucking hell. Damn it. Yep, just gonna call it. I can't get it. Got 13 minutes. Thanks, Pilot Bork. You're good. Do whatever. Bork, any idea when next head's gonna drop?
I told him there's a raid run on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I lead another one on Mondays. So
Well, there's 2 on Thursday, right? That's the day that Shaner does his.
yeah, Shaner does a second
there's
raid, and
fucking 80
30 minutes after.
During the day, at least. There's more at night, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. And then there's plenty. There's like over like 13 to 14 BWLs listed on here.
I mean, there's one at 8 p.m. tonight.
I'm excited to try Panda's AQ during the day, see how that goes.
Wow. Well,
Yo, daytime AQ, that's wild, bro.
Like, I'm genuinely excited for it. That wasn't like... I'm tanking it for you. I'm not shitting on you, dude.
Yeah, if you can, if you need a hunter skipper for it, I can do the hunter skip for you, bro.
yeah, as you're confident.
I don't know how I feel about this daytime AQ40.
Why? You think it's gonna be bad?
I doesn't believe in daytime. He's a vampire. Played at night.
How else am I supposed to get my work done throughout the day?
Don't do it?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ah.
When are you hosting that AQ, Panda? I don't see it on there.
That's 1 o'clock. Are you gear checked?
I see every other AQ and Nax on here. What
Friday,
day?
1 p.m.
Ah, there it is. Yep, never mind. I just passed it.
Oh, F. I just realized I only have 1 FAP on me. Does anyone have spares or can bring some from town?
Oh, I forgot to add AQ40 next check on this channel.
Dude, that's just gonna make a spicy raid when you have people in full greens.
No, I'm gonna roster most of it.
That's no fun.
It's fun than spending 4 hours in there. It might be.
I already know most of the people that are signed up on this roster anyway, so. I feel like as long as the tanks are strong, the DPS is just kind of like whatever.
You're fucked.
I gotta check my chicken. I'll be right back.
Someone dropped the Ren before the cooldown went off, and then so no buff came out.
Lol.
Dumbass.
Dude, I love people.
They dropped another one eventually, but no warning.
Alright, posting invites for fucking. How are the Horde this bad at the game? I don't understand. Hey, the buff's still on cooldown. I'm gonna drop Rand early.
It's because they try to do the wombo combo, and the on Nova world buffs it like goes out on different times for everybody since it's so laggy, and then for other people like the cooldown's like 135, and then for other people it's like 138 or whatever. Because like the timers just get messed up. It's like on my alliance character, the timer will say like 10:45 or something, and the horde character will say like 10:48. So they probably just, I don't know.
Don't make an excuse for them. Fuck them. They're dumb.
Yeah, no, they're dumb. It like there's rarely like maybe like once a day there's like a good drop.
A good drop.
Yeah, like a confirmed drop, and then they drop it on time. Maybe once a day.
And most of the
That might
issues
be
like
pushing
no
it.
bias.
Does anyone remember the Ren that was supposed to drop yesterday at like 10:18? That was like delayed like 10 minutes. It didn't drop.
So laggy.
Well,
That was
it's they dropped it, but
No, they didn't
Oh,
drop it. They
laggy.
lied. Flashbot had to buy it. Flashbot bought it and dropped it, and then he missed it. The guy was an idiot and dropped it immediately after he paid him.
I feel like all Ren head like holders are all just idiots.
Oh, I just
All
Memos messaged me.
Anyone here can transfer gold? Alliance for Horde?
Just go to the neutral auction house and lose
Right.
some money.
Lose money? I'm broke already.
You haven't bought your binding, you have money. Invite DPS,
Wow.
invite DPS, invite DPS. Fuck you. / ignore.
Well, that's why I need it, so I don't have to ask you that much.
Alright, let's play a game. How many ignored people does Helman have on his list? I'm gonna go over 30.
Less than 51. I can guarantee that one.
How many do you have, Helman, on your ignore list?
You gonna
DPS
make this man
for
count?
Padamus.
There's no number list. He has
Right.
counted.
Alright, my group's full. I sent everyone to you.
This raid's full too.
What, already?
Yeah.
I didn't even send out invites. Tell people to message you yet. How do I check my ignore list? Friends? Ignore? This account has 2 people, the 2 people I just ignored. Don't know about my other account.
Really? Only 2?
Most of them I just ignore people. And I remove a lot of people, like, after I ignore them the first time, because, I don't know. I'm a merciful god.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Helman's a popular guy. He just removes them all.
I have 5 people on my other ignore list.
Damn.
Damn, I figured there'd be many more.
Guess he is merciful. Can confirm. We have people in BWL already. Who seeded?
There's 3 or 4 people in when I already got in.
If you're in Adams' group, go down a channel. Everybody, if you're in my group, head to Morgan's Vigil. We're gonna leave at 1:55 because some of the invites were late, and I want to finish making my lunch.
Hello.
What time are you rolling out of Morgan's Vigil?
Most people are already gone.
Shit.
Are your characters buff lock rider?
Yes.
Huh. But technically, you can get the DMT on your paladin.
What's that, Red?
Minika, I linked your stream for you.
I'm not streaming right now.
Damn,
I mean,
dude.
Again.
You should be. What are you
Okay.
doing?
I mean, there's nothing to stream. It's BWL. BWL, GJKP.
Did you get into the TBC beta?
No, I chose not to sign up for it. I have no intention of replaying it. You know? I don't know. I've already played it like 15 years ago, so.
Only want to replay it once, not twice.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I get to do all the. Oh, okay. Well, now I get to do the quest. Oh, okay. Now I get to. Yeah, so.
Type 123 if you need a summon to Morgan's right now to run with us.
Nothing like spamming a dungeon 30 times for attunement, right?
Yeah.
Super hyped.
Oh, like, I've already practiced on the beta. What do you mean? I hit 68.
Yeah, I
Pro gamer.
People were saying it's a time thing, like to get it or not.
Did
like
they
how
fix
it's
the
played or whatever?
the nerfed XP rates?
I don't even want to say this, but I have 198 days on my account.
Exactly. Like I know that I would get it if I wanted it, but I don't. What was your question?
Mang needs a summon, please.
Somebody else asked something.
Oh, I was asking, did they fix? Because you said you were 68. Did they fix the nerfed XP rates? Like they were wrong. You were getting less XP than what was actually in TBC.
No, you were getting more, so it was bugged at first, and it was given more. You were getting 20% XP a run of a level, 20%, which is over the value of what you should be getting per dungeon.
Really? I was watching Asmongold stream, and they ran and they got like shit XP, and then they were saying it was like
They changed
below.
it. We are going to be leaving. Yes, log on. We are leaving right now, Morgan's.
Yeah, immediately after they messed it up, they completely nerfed it into the dirt.
Did no one summon Viper? Jesus. We'll summon him at the orb. We'll just summon him at the orb. Come on, let's go.
This is a Minika seed. Y'all can blame me.
Or cheer for you when we get DFT and redo.
Blame goes both ways, right? Just like consequences.
I think
both
praise
good and bad.
is the opposite, right?
I guess.
I was going to say, careful if you were buffed. There's a priest there, but priest died really quickly.
I was pretty certain that I was going to get purged this morning at Flower, but
I was confused. I went for a Songflower at 6 a.m. and I had Storm wave at me. He didn't attack me or purge me.
why would he? Most people don't care enough anymore.
He got graphics right before Turbo's raid on Tuesday.
It's Turbo. A lot of people hate turbo. Sorry, anybody from turbo.
Hey, on DMF, like once the 2 hours burns off, you still have to wait like the initial 4 hours to go back and get it.
No, just 4 total.
You can purge it.
That's what I just said, right?
Yeah, so you can force the buff off.
Not 2 additional. It's just right. You can also just purge it with 8 hours of sitting. So if you still have it, like if you just got it and you're waiting till the weekend, you'll have it up again if you somehow die in between that.
The best way to do it is to bring a bunch of warlocks and shadow priests and go into Nagrand Arena, or not Nagrand, freaking STV Arena, and you can force it off with debuffs.
I would disagree about bringing warlocks because they will kill you. The best debuff pusher is a hunter because a lot of their debuffs do no damage.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Like if I got it last night and then I logged, I have 2 hours right now. So once the 2 hours is up, I have to wait an additional 2
No,
hours to go.
no,
I don't. So once
do
it
not.
burns off naturally,
Because
I can
there's
go and get it.
Yep. There's
Okay,
another debuff on you. So there's the buff that you got, that's the 2 hour DMF. There's a hidden debuff. That's 8 hours of
dispelled.
Yeah, and it can
No,
yeah, it can be
there's a
pushed
hidden
like
debuff
easy.
that has a 4-hour duration.
Yes,
and that
4
debuff
hours.
only ticks when you're logged on.
Mhm.
But if you're ever logged off in a rested area for 8 consecutive
8 hours.
hours, all debuffs are wiped off of you, including that hidden debuff.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
So if you're just sitting waiting in Stormwinds overnight, you'll be able to get DMF again. Basically.
And I disagree. I've had it pushed off, Minika, by many warlocks and shadow priests. You just bring a healer in your group while you're doing it.
Well, I'm just saying it's easier because Hunter puts out like 7 debuffs by themselves. Frost Trap, Wind Clip, Hunter's Mark, one of the stings, some other stuff, I think.
All right,
Pet debuff.
We're gonna clear the
Flare.
trash all the way
Flare.
to the orb, guys.
Flare is
Do
also another
not,
one. It's like 6, 7.
do not run through. Kill
Scatter
the
shot.
ads so we can get
Shot.
up to the
Concussive
orb.
shot, yeah.
They just have so many debuffs that don't do damage, so they can just keep spamming them, and you don't end up dying.
Wait,
Scatter
how did
shot.
you die? Where did you die?
I popped the invis pot and then it broke, and I was trying to go there by myself. You don't need
Are
that.
you dead by the orb?
I'm just
We're
waiting
on for
you guys to
summons.
get close.
Under Jaina.
Yeah, we'll be summoning Thunder in a second. And buff tanks, you can message for a summon in a second when we get to the orb.
I'm already inside, but I don't have buffs.
I think some of the tanks have buffs.
Anybody have a timer on Ani right now? A lot of people.
It
reported
just
that it was,
dropped,
but
I thought.
Summons
Type
on.
1, 2, 3 if you need a summon right now.
4 hours, 39 minutes.
and F is probably
F is
2.
3 hours, 57 minutes.
Okay.
I got Thunder.
If you're
And then-
logged off for buffs, log back on,
Someone
guys.
goes out. No one else needs one, right? Viper Boo. Okay, we got him.
Anyone else?
Last call on summons, guys.
Yep. Let's do it.
Minika, do you have room for all this stuff for my flasks?
Are you kidding?
I mean, I brought mats for you to make them.
I have 4. 5
I can
slots.
hold some of your consumes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Just
need.
wait until we get to the table. There's no reason. I
Yeah,
don't see
no,
how
not now.
fuck ton that you're gonna make me make.
Only like 9
Wait,
supreme
Lampone just
power and
logged off.
like
Why did he log off?
some
Only like 5
petrified.
minutes worth of casting.
Buffs out, friends.
Yeah, log on. The one person that isn't. Okay, there we go. These are the 5 tanks.
They're all marked.
I'm not gonna force Boric to lose his buffs on Veil. Yeah, I put the marks out. Who's doing orb?
I could do it.
Panda can do it.
Oh.
Pally Power should be set up.
Being a warlock, you don't have to buff shit.
Go ahead and drink water.
I mean, we can pull in the next 10 seconds, probably.
We're doing near far side, right? We're not doing 4 corner.
Yeah,
Just near and far.
Manica, Sigma, good far side. Here we go.
Shooting before we're going is interesting. Hurry!
Don't kill cherries.
Jackal.
Fun, dude.
Dispel on tanks and DPS.
Put music on, huh? That's...
You could put music on.
No, not for y'all. That'll be against TOS.
And before someone puts on some weeb shit.
I mean, last night's AQ was interesting. Good, good loot though.
I feel hella useless on Boric side. I can't keep threat on anything.
Let's see.
Minnie, are you picking up the orb?
Yo, is Panda in our group or the other one?
He's in here.
I'm here.
He's doing orb currently.
That
If anyone sees a heart, just let me know.
Absolutely
but-
not.
The patented just restarting my client.
Yeah, no
He's
problem.
only doing orb. Not like that matters.
No, we're fine. Man. So Pat, are you gonna use that paladin that you have right now as your prop paladin?
Yep.
All right, it's ready.
One egg left. Come.
So
Hop off
ready,
this
Minnie?
thing.
Everyone off the platform. Everyone off. Minnie's gonna pick it up.
Are you ready?
If you get aggro after mini, face
Minnie,
it.
Are you ready?
Face it into the wall, please.
Okay.
Resalve warriors, please.
Minnie, are you
And
tanking
draw
this,
your
or
please.
who's tanking it?
Radimus fire aura.
Yeah, but who's tanking Minika first?
Yeah.
If so, I'll lay on hands him.
I'll do it, and just to save Borix, just in case there's no reason to waste his buffs here.
Boric needs a sal.
Yep, he will.
Thank
And
you.
feral druids, please, as well.
If you don't want that thorns, you can click it off. I just put it on you.
Can I have assist so I can mark?
It's under.
No, Minika.
Bye bye, sweet prince.
Does this save him? I'm just curious. I've never tried it.
No.
DI doesn't save and remove it?
No.
Oh, rip, dude. Feels bad. Well, you learned something new.
Yeah, can you put on instant poisons?
Okay. Thank you. Can you sleep the triangle? And
Yep.
Clam Bone, can you sleep the diamond?
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Alright, it's Mark. Pull.
Buffs.
Come on, Su Yang. What do you think this is?
We need new buffs on Minika, please.
Don't attack the captain.
Unless you want to be the new captain now.
Group 1 needs Mark.
Warlock buyers? He's one of those dark magicians, man.
Bro, I love how you call Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. You know what I'm talking about, or are you done with you?
I dabbled.
The Dark Magician, right?
Are you trying to say he's a dark magician girl?
There's also Dark Magician Girl, yeah, another card. We got the other pack,
We
bro.
pulled. Tanks be ready. We
I think I
pulled.
said pull, so.
Oh yikes.
Oh,
yikes.
there's
Thank for the bubble.
crazy.
Triangle slap. Spam sleeps.
Square needs to be picked up.
I'll pick up captain.
It actually buffs Felguards. I've seen it in beta. It's actually really good.
I've personally tested it in beta. It's broken as shit.
You buff the pet and then you switch to a real trinket.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would change demonology so it actually scales throughout the expansion. I think it'd be a lot more fun for people.
That happens in Wrath.
It's almost 400.
Yeah.
That's fucking broken. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's almost 400 attack power for your Felguard, which is
Oh yeah, it's nuts at the beginning. It's crazy. It's just as the time,
it's
expansion
it's
goes
really
on.
good. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, my friend really wants it, but he couldn't make it today, so rip. Wait, is no one bidding on it?
Nope.
I already
I think they all have it, probably.
Another raid until
Yeah.
7, dude. Why don't you just
Drop
buy
this
it
deck,
and then
they get
put it
high.
in trade chat with your friend?
Not a bad idea. I'm just going to check it out, bro. I got it on my warrior.
Perfect.
It's like that Tiki run, Molten Core. That binding drop this week went to a mage. It's funny.
Bro, I have a
Yeah,
binding on
yeah.
my mage.
Yeah, I
What are
think
you
the
talking
better
about?
thing is you gotta understand which.
Oh,
mage.
Pat, that was you?
No, it wasn't him.
No.
He's just saying on his mage he also has a binding.
Oh, I see.
I need a Gar binding to finish my T Fury.
Yeah, the thing is, no one else in the raid was actually bidding for it except me and him, so I was just like, guy ruined my day.
It's really upsetting.
Yeah.
What, are you upset that I have a Baron binding and need a Gar binding?
I mean, honestly, bro, if you don't plan on tanking, like, is it really worth it? Just, I mean, it obviously is.
I
but
mean, I bought it for 15.9, so I obviously cared about it.
yeah, exactly. You bought. Wait, you bought it on your mage?
Yes.
Yes, for
Okay,
15.9k.
Not even gonna be server first mage, SMH.
Yeah, it saves you approximately 5 seconds per pull. It adds up. Done the math.
Melee
Oh, you
even
could-
mage, dude. Stop hating.
You could go around in the boost and just
Ooh,
smack
Tom.
someone with Thunder Fury. Hey, we would.
Silenced.
I think Louis the only rogue moving forward to do traps.
Yeah, we need this trap right here.
Guys, we need rogues on suppressors, please.
I
All
will be
rogues.
Louis as we get close.
So this is gonna pay out like
You can literally just be Razum.
Yep.
You want me to get him right now?
Well,
Alright.
okay. Claims beat me to it. I try and burn mine first, so that way if it needs to happen during a boss or something, the rest will still have theirs.
We only have 3 rogues, so all 3 of you need to be doing traps. And one of them died because the other ones aren't helping. So please do that. Thank you.
All rogues, please do traps.
I got the next 1 minute. Come on, Chris. Give us that. Okay.
To the big cubby.
Can we summon him, please? The priest that asked in group for a summon.
He DC'd earlier.
Alright, Minika, you're gonna main tank this? Rogues, please do suppressors during the boss. Can range clear these whelps, please? On top of the healers?
Who's the mage tank?
Ruby will do it. Yo, Scott, this seed is actually awful, by the way.
Dragon Stalkers.
Get this one trap in the back too. People usually pull it. Give him a sec. Give him a sec on mana. We have a couple people really low. Don't pull. Don't pull. Hold on. Let him drink. Let him drink. Let him drink. Okay.
Wait, was Ruby not mage tanking? Thunder was that pull. I'll just mark Thunder as it then.
Okay.
Damn, these pulls are so quick. I can't even respond to emails in between them.
We're trying to beat Hellman. And at this rate, beat Panda's all-time low record.
Where the fuck are the bracers?
We still have the most major bosses left, so I don't know what everyone's getting down.
The bracers didn't drop.
Yeah, I know. And we can still get a CTS and a bunch of other stuff.
Nice 2K CTS.
Stop.
I would buy it on my paladin before it sells for 2K.
I will
Yeah,
swap
it's a
my
good sword,
for
bro.
Pro Mag if people aren't going to spend more than 2K on it.
Take the blue guy
That and
left.
Maladeath
right.
together are really good.
I haven't seen Maldath in like 4 months. Drop, honestly.
Before my guild stopped raiding, we did 2 BWL guild runs and we had Maladeath back to back, bro.
Stack the 3 little ones on the same side, please. Mang's tanking one, guys. Pick it up, offer, please. Mini, you have your FR, right? You and Urza probably both have the FR, so you guys will tank. Yeah, you can DPS work.
I'm at 170. If I get a paladin FR, or I'll be high enough.
I'm gonna put FR or on for when we do it.
Queued 49 tracks.
I'll throw all the paladins on the other side with one
Do these
druid
ones
with me.
for
Or
Madamus
wait,
Mang,
he just read
Wild
it.
Spin.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Make sure you get your cloak on quick.
I've got mine on this time, and I'm not gonna let item rack fuck me.
We can look rogue distract. You should be rounding the corner momentarily.
Yeah, let's get ready. We're gonna be going to the other side once this is dead.
Alright, make sure you put your cloaks on, guys.
Boric needs
Padamus,
a fresh
Mang,
start.
Wild, Squirtle, and Sven go on the far side. Free shield on Minika.
Can Boric have south, please?
There you go. Heal Minika.
Savage is on taunt for the Buffets.
Moving into taunt.
There's us going right now. Big heals on the bear.
Sunders fell off.
You guys are really bad at keeping Sunders up.
Moving into taunt. Got it. Moving in for taunt. Got it. I had a resist on Fairy Fire if no one can get it up. Thank you. Nothing like a corn staff.
Minika, I need to hand this to you. Actually, I'll hand it to Biju. I
Oh
can't.
my god, I want that item.
Scrolls of Blind?
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Hang on, healer mana.
Adam is really good.
The staff?
No, the
Not the
scrolls.
staff.
I have 6 spots red when you're one. Actually, let's just craft those when we get done.
Yeah, I'll have you craft them
Before we port.
after.
I need to come back down here. Makes more sense that way. Don't make people wait while we craft this.
I'm trying to waste time at work. Don't be too efficient.
Alright, we can do the scrolls now if you want to get them out of the way, so you don't have to hold on to it.
Pull next. Once the mage gets mana.
Kinda wish I brought my paladin here.
Try and shoot skull as well if you can.
Trinket is really good even for a little bit, guys.
That scrolls basically turns holy light into flash.
I don't know. That doesn't sound very good to me.
Dispel Boric.
Yeah, I just didn't drop last time I did PW on my paladin.
Waiting on reses to start.
Alright, pay me when he's done bidding off the scroll, and he will trade you the item.
It's a triangle target. Make sure we kick it. I'm afraid to go for skull here with Firewall, with Devon Rock.
Next pull's already pulled, guys. Be ready.
Skull is just fucking living in those texts.
With backup tank.
I got
Yeah.
Mode has it. Careful on threat.
I'm stunned.
Need a warrior to taunt. Someone to taunt inside. There we
Already
go.
back in.
Big's got it.
Keep up, dwarf.
We're definitely
Cloak
putting
check.
middle, huh?
Good when Minika gets buffs.
Who are the tanks for this?
Minika, Ursa, Bork.
Yeah.
See, Ursa's picked this corner.
Where is the priest? Like, where is this guy? What?
Can we go find him?
Can we summon this man? Like, he's not on my map.
Leave him. We'll figure it out.
Hmm. Shield and Hots on Nika right now, please.
Not hot. Shield.
Oh, shield.
Did I get aggro by shifting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Neat. All right. Sorry if I fucked that up. Taunting. Resist. Got it. I'm sorry, Scud.
Good job,
Doesn't
Wayne.
Scud die here every week because he doesn't wear his cloak?
Who, Scud?
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
You gotta move with the dragon.
My timers are super fucking off on DBM right now. I see now that Minika was glowing, but my timer still had it on Boric. So, I mean, my wing buff at timer was fine on Firemaw, but I'm kind of useless here unless I'm watching really close. Someone call taunt for me if you could.
Wait, did we actually have a rogue using Rupture? What the... I'm
Yeah.
confused.
I saw
That's
that
wild.
too. Yeah. Yeah, priest is here. The gloves are nice though, huh?
Do it.
Leatherwing gloves are really good.
Yeah, it's a crit on him, man.
It's actually the best piece of tier 2 that you can get. And they're actually better than tier 3 gloves.
Gloves rad.
Taunting at 3. Taunting. Yep. I just like to grab a FAP. It's like
How long?
just 1 second to get a FAP from Sven.
Okay.
Thanks, Sven.
Yeah, this Minica seed is painful.
Yep, here we go.
I don't know. Those Emberweave leggings are the best fires. This is an entire game forever. Minica.
I got up to 550. Red.
Yeah, those gloves will only be replaced off Seathun, which sells for like
The
7,000.
only thing you replace them with is Darkstorm gloves. And I'm
Or tier
still
3
waiting
if
on
you
those on my
use
mage. They never
Yeah.
drop.
Careful on square arms left.
X is free.
Yeah, they either don't drop or they sell for freaking 10,000 gold.
Or you could be Shaner and make sure you get him for 1,000.
No.
What?
Yeah, Shaner stacked to run, and I don't appreciate that shit. That's fucking cringe.
I was in that raid.
Shaner does that type of shit, dude.
He's that type of dude, bro.
Yeah, it's also kind of against the rules of what we do here, so I don't know.
For warlocks. Oh, you're using them. I got you.
Jerican. Can Boric have a salve, please? I'll go DPS on this.
Yeah, Mang, big facts. Minico seed is the worst seed in the world.
Summon, please.
You say that, but I got our first crystals, so shut up.
I mean, yo, your BWL seed is whack, man.
Summon out on Minica, please.
Okay.
Just like healing, you can be a good seeder the whole way, and then one mistake.
Mm. I mean, when Big Face beats Minica, it says it all, man.
Type 1 for Mark of the Wild if he died.
Any aspiring ferals that are too cheap for ghoul skin?
Do it.
Maybe leveling as a feral.
It's got the battle chicken out and everything.
Please, please.
Come on, Panda.
Yeah, at least I moved.
I guess that's fair.
By the way,
What the fuck?
okay.
Come on, Ursa.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking griefing
Breath
myself.
2, breath 2.
Having Bronze Affliction is not a reason to not go and eat a breath, by the way, guys. Like, you need to LOS for it.
Second breath 5.
Breath in 3. Get out.
Easy.
Breath in 2.
Breath.
Breath. Breath. Get out, get out, get out. Cloak's on.
Oh my god.
Yo, this Minica seed.
Neff better drop
What
the
do we got? We
mount.
got a gamma? Geta? The
No,
Geta.
it's not quite that bad, but it's not good. Cloak check, cloak check, cloak check.
Minica sick mode in the door. Big dwarf, you can help in the door as well. Ursa and Bork getting the ones on the other side.
Alright.
Did we get 2 Pauldrons of Wrath?
Now we got.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it, man. We've gotten depression.
Cloak check, cloak check,
Yeah,
cloak check. Starting in 10 seconds.
Did we clear faster than Hellman? That's the real question.
I hope, man. We've been going fast.
If you have sand, find someone that has the debuff and trade them.
He's just saying Vickless.
If you're a dwarf priest, start sending out fear words, please.
Yep, Sven, you'll be on Minica during the fight.
Cool.
Don't dispel that curse.
He has it. Just Ariel that needs it.
.420.
If you don't have your cloak on, go behind the throne now, guys. You're finishing ads after, though.
Can we get a sheep or something on this rogue? Never mind.
Okay, there's like 40 people behind.
Not too bad. There's like 10.
I'll do the spell.
Does anyone know if we beat Hellman? Paladin's bubble?
Oh.
Paladin's everyone bubble?
Can't bop yourself for Angler. Has to be a bubble.
I'm gonna bop Thunder when it's phase 3. Can we get some bops for our Dark Magicians? I'm sure Sarah doesn't want to die.
Sapper.
Sapper, AoE. They're immune to fire, by the way, guys.
He says after the sapper call.
True.
Noxway Vilcus, make sure if you word on Minica.
Stab, I can't. Yeah.
Ads. I've got Thunder Draina. Thunder's bopped. Good job, guys. Whoever got Ruby, man, feels bad.
I said a 644 with Cat's Eviscerate.
Mish.
Oh, yo, and the Hunter belt. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I
Not a
could have
great suit,
definitely brought
guys.
my Paladin here, bro. Ooh, happens to be like that sometimes, huh?
I don't know, man. This Minica seed. Everyone take the portal, please.
Yeah, let's get out of this ID ASAP.
Please.
You beat them. They're still running.
Okay, we did it though. We finally beat Hellman, but payout he's probably gonna win.
What did it
Yeah,
cost?
what was it?
Everything.
No money.
You made 33 gold from mobs. Be happy about it.
Max debuff slot 21.
Max debuff slots. Normal 16.
Ah, you know.
I get bumped up to like 32 or some shit in PC, right?
Yeah, everything gets bumped up. Plus Druid hot stack.
Best in slot fire resists. Bork, I'm trading you to DE stuff.
Oh shit, sorry. Let me do a couple of things.
The question is, are we gonna get 40 gold or not?
Bro, that's I don't know, man. Lots of Nexus in the bundle.
Yeah, Nexuses are going for 40, 50 gold, 70 gold each. Scrolls
Mage
didn't go cheap, bro.
magicians. Mage magicians.
I really wish I brought my paladin to this one to buy stuff to this one. I would have bought that tier stuff,
If
man.
only we got all mage items. Look at this, guys. Mage magicians.
God, this payout is gonna be complete fucking dog shit. I guess there's no reason to block chat right now. It's going the Bloodfang chess piece, the rogue piece, is going for 200 gold. Chayton over here fucking lurking, not saying shit. What's up, man? Oh shit. Judgment Blessbite's going for fucking 750. That's the first good item that's sold. And that's still fucking dog water. There's 40 people in this fucking raid. What day is today?
Wait, they got a tier and DFT.
They had DFT and tier, yeah.
Yeah, I think they won.
Oof.
Are you still in it, or are you passing? It's at, it's at 800 right now. Oh, 9. This man's going boomkin. Steak, you just bid yourself up.
Hey, you don't
Oh, I thought you bid. Sorry, I'm looking at numbers.
No,
I'm
dude, I was calling up this.
I'm like looking at something. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I was calling out that it was gonna be. Medica is saying hold you to the price.
Yeah, hold me. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I've had somebody do that before too.
I think you did that for the in the MC run.
Jeez, this man outbid himself by another 50, guys, for a Mish
For
for
you
his
guys,
Boomkin
no
spec.
problem.
Thank you, man. P respect. You need to save the Minika seed, because God knows no one else can, because Minika seed, #1 seed.
Thanks, Rad. We were unsure who seeded this.
I had a DFT tier payout and a Mish, and it was like 850 payout.
Yeah, DFT doesn't even sell for that much anymore.
Yeah, the
At least
tier
last
does.
week it didn't.
Moving tier kind of do.
Also, I sold a badge for 3K yesterday, right? So
True, we sold a badge for 3K, and one for 9.5, and one for 6.5.
I want to know how much
So,
DFT goes for.
last time I saw it was 2K.
I've been trying to get badge
Which is
for a
ridiculous.
while.
It's still a good item.
I think this belt's not bad for Warriors.
I don't think it's better than what's good as.
Trash.
Bork, how many crystals are we at so far?
600.
18.
We're going for the 20 right now.
F-head.
Warrior bidding 400 on a head. They must really want that ring.
Look at little Scud go, man.
Wow.
Alright. Can you trade me now, Bork, all the crystals? Did you get 20?
No, last one only did 1.
Damn, dude. Feels bad.
I know.
Okay. The 2 gems bags might be the best thing in this. Gem bags, very good, TBC. Everyone
Alley
level 1 drill
Heart
crafting.
350. Yo, I just read Alley Heart 313 on the Horde server. I don't know where they got that from.
Alright, trade me for your bundle.
How many slots is it?
Hey, you... Okay. I see why I was confused. You both bid the same number at the same time, but you bid first. Yeah. I'm gonna round it up to 112 to try to make people feel a little bit better. Or Minika, where are you two?
Thanks, Rad.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Miniko.
Thanks, Rod.
Yep, no problem.
Excuse me. Panda, are you still in here?
Yeah, so I'm trying to trade. Please don't AFK.
I'm gonna log out and this heart's gonna drop as soon as I log out.
Fucking dog shit. At least it broke 100 gold. I mean, 100 gold.
Just give me 80. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank Alright, well that's over. Bork's not running Mara, so I guess I'll just log into my other account and continue leveling the paladin. Back to TBC talk. So where was I at when I was interrupted to do a GDKP on my Warlock? Oh, fuck, I'm in Stormwind. Oh well, it gives me a chance to auction house this trinket. $10 gold. I think I'd rather just equip it. Oh yeah. My character has all of the gear now. Actually, can you even buy a relic off the auction house? Are there any relics I can buy? It's gotta be like a BOE relic, right? Right? None. No relics, no nothing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to take a little break for a few minutes. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all